Hi, Divine Woman, and welcome to today's transmission. My name is Eleni, and I will be talking today about the very foundations that you need to put into place to manifest your desires. Now, I know that there is a lot out there about manifestation and how to manifest and all the things. And I honor that, I acknowledge that. And at the same time, I'm going to share here with you what has worked for me for over the last 10 years. Also, what hasn't worked, and also what I see with people and their main blocks in manifestation. So these steps here I'm going to share with you, you can use for anything. You can use these steps to deepen in your intimacy with your partner. You can use these steps to manifest your divine union partner. You can use these steps to manifest a car, to manifest a home, to manifest whatever it is that you want. These steps I have had in place in my life each time that I have manifested the things that I have wanted or desired. I'm holding probably can't see it here. I'm holding a smoky quartz crystal today. I'm feeling like a lot of negative energy coming towards me. And it's interesting, as soon as I picked up my crystal, it was like this energy just left my body or something. So smoky quartz is fantastic to brighten the aura, your energy, and to clear away negativity. Like, you know, when you can't, like, you can feel when it's not yours and it's like, oh, I just need that extra help or guide, like a guidance or assistance in clearing this off me. Anyway, manifesting. So I'm going to use the example here. Say that you desire to deepen in your intimacy with your partner. You'd like to have deeper sex, you'd like to have better communication, and you'd like to feel more polarized in your feminine, right? So, number one step, always get really fucking clear on what you want. Get so super clear on what you want, like write it down. This is where the creative writing starts to come into play. Get super duper clear on what it is that you want. So, example, like if you desire to deepen in your intimacy, you know, like what does that look like specifically? Does that look like, you know, does deepening in intimacy in a way of like feel more of God in your partner? Do you desire to feel better in sex? Do you desire to feel more connected to your partner? Like, what does deepening in intimacy look like? So that's the first thing, getting really super duper clear. The second step is to write it out in your journal, in your book, as if the thing has already happened. So it would look like something like this. I am so happy and grateful. I am so happy and grateful now that I am experiencing the most divine, intimate, loving, open-hearted relationship of my life. I'm having sex 5 times a week. I feel deeply polarized in my body, in my feminine. I feel more trusting towards my partner. Like, write it out as if it's already happened and feel it through your body as if it's done. So feel like the energy of this, what's coming through. Now, if you're not currently experiencing this, sometimes it can feel hard to feel it as if it's already done. It can feel hard, like that's the truth. But your practice is to feel it all the way through. Like, what does that feel like? Like, bring your senses into it even. Like, what does better sex feel like, smell like look like? Like, put yourself in that picture. If you're not good at visualization, you're going to have to get good at visualization. And this is another great practice. Sometimes when we've been through trauma, the brain and the mind can get foggy. So this is a very good practice to start visualizing what you want, because we manifest through pictures, right? So if you can hold and feel this picture in your mind of what it looks like to be in this deeper intimacy with your partner, like that's amazing. Like, feel it done. Like, thank you, God, and get so grateful about it. Like, if you had it, you'd feel grateful. You'd be grateful. To manifest our desires, we need to feel that joy as if it's already happened. Now, if you're going to start writing out something like, I am so happy and grateful that my relationship has become deeply intimate into the future, or something, like as if it's, out into the future, it's always going to be out into the future. You're not going to bring it into the now, right? So that's another important key piece. Now, another really important piece is, if on a deep subconscious level, you don't actually feel worthy of having this deeper intimacy in your relationship, you may either not ever manifest it, or you may manifest it and then sabotage it. So it's important when you're writing out your desire as if it's already happened. I am so grateful. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am in the most intimate, erotic, beautiful, open-hearted, like relationship, beautiful communication, like all the things. Write it out. Like, have that. But then after you're writing that out, I am worthy of being in an intimate, loving, open-hearted, safe, trustworthy, erotic relationship. I am worthy. "99% of the time, the reason our desires have not yet manifested is because on some deep level, we don't feel worthy of having them." Worthiness is the number one key thing as to why we don't have what we want yet, until we do the inner work around our worthiness. It takes approximately 400 times of repetition of writing something out for it to land in our consciousness, for us to actually reprogram ourselves. So people will write something out like over 2 weeks, say they do it once a day. So that's 14 times. And they're like, why haven't I manifested what I want yet? Now, it's not to say you can't manifest miracles very quickly, because that is also possible and does happen. But there are some things that some of us need more work around. Like, we all have different past history. We all have had different experiences with things, whether that's relationships, whether that's money, whether that's business, whether that's friendship, whether that's like how we grew up in our home. Like, we have all had different experiences with everything. So you may also have, and will have, actually you will have a different belief system to the person sitting next to you, or your neighbor, or the person over there. So it's important to look at where you're feeling stuck, where you're feeling blocked, and doing your own inner work around this. Again, it takes 400 times to repeat something, like writing it out, for example, for it to land in your consciousness, and for it to become true, real, anchored in your identity. So you can write out the I am worthy statement 100 times a day. You can keep writing it and writing and writing until you know it's real, true, and normal for you. And the other piece is, after this, if you're writing out your desire and you feel like heaviness in your body, you feel tension in your body, you feel like, you know, you're writing it out and it doesn't feel true, it feels like unattainable, all the things, like there will come a point at some point that emotion may run through you. Maybe anger that it's not here yet, maybe frustration that you don't feel worthy, maybe guilt for some reason, maybe shame for even wanting what you want. This is the part of the subconscious work. Like this is the step that people miss. So, for example, like these light language healings that I have listed in the portal, like you can, like if you're feeling unworthy because there's a mother wound around, a mother telling you you're not worthy of divine love, or a father that you grew up with that was abusive and you're afraid you're going to manifest something like that in your life, like you can go back to these healings. You can choose one of these healings to help clear the energy in your body. These healings are also like helpful to you for manifestation, to release like any jealousy that you may have around perhaps feeling worthy and someone else has what you don't have yet. Not doesn't have, like you don't have yet. Like you can go to that jealousy healing and choose that and clear it. Like this whole portal is around intimacy with yourself. This whole portal is about deepening in that intimacy with self. Yes, it's to do with a man. Yes, of course, between you and God. This is where this is foundational as well. But it's around you knowing your worth, finding your wholeness, and anchoring into your heart and power as a woman to manifest your desired life. Love life, dream life, abundance, all the things. So, next step after this is to repeat, 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 repeat. Repetition is vital here to reprogram your inner belief system and to release what is no longer necessary for you to move forwards with in the identity that you desire to step into. So my final question here for you today is, what are you manifesting in your life at the moment? Because every day we are attracting to us or not attracting to us, depending on where we are vibing at. All you need to do for you to attract in more of what you want is to get super clear and to turn the dial up on your energy. If you're negative thinking, if you're like in a slump, you need to do your work to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. Because if you're vibing down here and you're desiring something like vibing on a higher love level up here, like it doesn't match up. You need to turn your dial up to match up with this. If another example could be like communication's a big one in a relationship, right? And we could all do at times with like learning how to communicate better, pausing, like softening, saying things a little different sometimes. Like if this is an intention of yours as well, like you can write this out. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have the best communication between my partner and I in relationship. And you will start to see what will happen as you start to feel this. Know that it's done. Like it's no other way other than it being done. Like, of course it's done. I don't have to think about it anymore. because you've set that intention, things will start to come up for you to be cleared that's in the way of that. And you stepping into that space with your partner. And whatever comes up within you, like the triggers, the fears, the annoyance, like the trauma, like whatever comes up is your responsibility to clear and show up differently, clear the energy in yourself, and see how it also frees the energy in your relationship. So embody the change, or embody what you desire, who you desire to be. I hope you have fun with this. This is the creative piece, right? Like, you get creative with this. Like, what do you want? You're like the creator here. Like, what do you want? Like something, another thing that I'd hear, something that I have found in the past, and even to this day, is if I can't actually get my energy behind something, like something that I want, like it's not something that my heart actually wants, and it's kind of like a fluffy thing, or it's like not truly aligned, like I can't get my energy behind something, like it won't manifest. Like it won't manifest. It'll be wishy-washy, like, which means I won't manifest anything, or I'll manifest something like half-assed or something like that. So getting really super duper clear on what you actually want is so important. What does your heart actually want? Not what you think you want, or you think you should have, or what other people have that you think you should have. It's, what do you actually desire to manifest? And who do you need to become to bring this into your experience? It's not what do I have to do so I can have that. It's who do I need to become to bring this into my experience, to be living into this experience. Sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to hear what you come up with.